Full gem, don't let us down with a bouncing Betty with a box on the roof. I wonder what is in the box. 280? Oh my god, this is the one. I need to cough. Oh my goodness, what's happening? So welcome to another BeamNG Drive video, and from the little clips at the start, you can see we're trying to get to 500 meters, and it's not going too well. Give me a like, give me a subscribe if you want to see more of these types of videos, and let's get straight to it. So the first car we're going to give a shot is the Scintilla FCV, and this one is part of the Full Gems config pack, and it's just a basic chrome purple stance vehicle. And most of these vehicles will be from Full Gems pack because they're just incredible, and there's thousands of them. So link for that mod will be in the description, but we're getting 148, 150 mile an hour to see how far we can clip. Oh my god, that's actually done really well. Okay, 125 meters is a precedented mark. So let's chuck this car here. So let's make sure I do it right. Is that... No, I haven't done it right. I always get the old... That means we get a level 2 at this one. I always get the respawning wrong, and I don't really know how, considering I do it all the time. So whatever this one says goes, and we're going to give it another go. Come on, 150 mile an hour we got last time, and we got 125 meters. Now, if we don't get that again, this game is fixed. There you go. Look, we got that again. Beautiful. There we go. There we go. Right, so let's actually not mess this one up this time. We'll chuck that one right here and call it a day on that vehicle. Have we done it? We done it? No, we haven't. What's going on? There we go. We figured it out. It was F7. Should have known. So I think this next vehicle really does give us a bit of an advantage. It's the bolide, but in the 6x6 variant. And I'm just going by more wheels, more traction, more skipping ability. This is the drag setup as well, so it's going to be rapid. So hopefully these bald tyres really do help us. I mean, we're not actually going that fast for drag spec at the minute, which is actually quite surprising. And, oh yeah, I've just injected nitrous. I forgot that was even there. If you can even hear me, because it's going so loud. 150 mile an hour. And it's useless. I get to 80, and that is it. Are you having a laugh? That one was useless. I ain't even going to give that a second chance. Right, let's just go into the menu. You can come with me. You can see the little cars I've got. And I was going to try and stick to, like, the Burnside special, like, stock cars because of these crazy configs. But I'm going to throw in a few, you know. I'm going to throw in a few special configs. Now, Bouncing Betty, if you know, you know. Bouncing Betty is that thing out of Call of Duty World at War. It was a mental case. And this car seems just like that. Full gem, don't let us down with a Bouncing Betty with a box on the roof. I wonder what is in the box. Nitrous oxide is armed, and 150 mile an hour seems to be the cap for the first 3 cars, which is quite weird. Oh my god, we're actually going further. That one, okay, I'll take it. That one was incredible. Well, it weren't incredible. It was the exact same as the Scintilla, but I'm gonna keep it. So our new mark is, I want to say that's about 140, which is not a bad going, but we're still not really, we're not even a third of the way there, which actually, now I'm thinking about it, is shocking. Oh my god, I think I've just found the perfect car. We've got the BeamNG, and this one is called the Pond Skipper, the most non-threatening, the most non-threatening off-road vehicle ever created. And it has got to do the business. Right, here we are. Look at this. Absolute beauty. There's like no doors. It's half a car and it's ready to roll. And we're fast. We're really, really fast. So yeah, it's been about 20 minutes and I'm still not out of the tunnel. But if this so happens to go to 500, I will eat my own face. And that's possible. I've tried. I've just had a cinnamon muffin, so I taste quite good. And, you know, we're still there. We're topping out at 77 mile an hour. I'm hoping, I reckon we'll get about 250, 300 out of this. I'm confident. See, look, pond skipping ability to the max, 40. Yeah, I said to you guys I won't get anywhere. You're going to have to hear me out on this car. It don't look like your conventional car that can drive. But I'm telling you, the dual setup square rims is going to do it. It's just going to slice through the water like nothing. If I can even get going. Like, surely there's a way to get going here. Hold on, bear with me. Is this a reversing thing? There we go. We're moving. Come on, bounce it. Bounce it. We're getting there. We're nearly burning the clutch out. We're getting there. Yeah, this is going to do it. This is going to do it. I just don't know what's happening. Okay, so I think we should call it quits on this car. I don't actually know why it's not doing it, because logically it should do it, but it's not. Thanks, game. You've ruined my fun. So I found this ETK, and now granted, it doesn't seem that fast, but I believe that these big, massive, fat wheels, which can't stay in a straight line, might I add, are going to help me achieve my absolute dreams. Now, I could be wrong. It's going to take a while to get there, so let me check back to you when we're nearly there. Right, we're nearly there, and we are absolutely going to fly. Look, easy. Oh, we're spinning. Is this going to act as a boat? Oh, look. Okay, we're technically not submerged yet, so we could really just, you know, keep going. We're still going. We've not stopped. Nah, that's cheating. I can't do it. I can't do it. This is useless. I actually think it's time to not mess about now, and let's just bring out the big guns. That is the Scintillas. Now, there's a few of these I want to try, and this first one is just called Ghost. Now, I'm hoping I can zip, and fly across this water at 240 miles per hour. I jump. Oh, my God. Oh, my goodness. We literally jumped further than our other cars. So where did we get here? 200 meters. Right, the Scintilla is looking promising. We're engine hydro locked, but that can suck out. I'm not too bothered. We are going to go back and see if another Scintilla can take us to the moon. So we just done the Ghost. Let's do this little nice colourful drag one here, shall we? The drag Scintilla. It looks incredible. And do you see that? Nitrous is armed. Not yet, but it will be. Right, so we're hitting it. We're hitting it. We've got to beat 200. If we can even stay in a straight line. Nitrous has been armed. We got to 230 on the last one. And we're nearly out of fuel. But we're not as fast, but the back wheels are a bit bigger. And we hit the jump strat again. And that one was nowhere near. So the Ghost is still the number one. Now, this one don't actually look that promising. But the lack of body parts, shall I say, might actually be the perfect thing. And the fact that this car here is named the 420 mile an hour drag, it might do it. So I'm going to give this a couple of goes and actually put my foot down. I didn't swear. Arm the throttle and just see if we can beat nothing. Right, so I'm not accepting that. We got to go again. It was a bit too quick. And maybe this might bite us in the bottom because the downforce might be too strong. So we've armed the nitrous oxide again and we're heading to the water. Hit it at nearly 260 mile an hour. And oh my goodness, that was awful. How has the 420 mile an hour machine that doesn't even get to 420 mile an hour not make it past 80? I'm not having it. That one, get in the bin. So now, a couple more Scintillas. EV drag 1K. This here looks incredible. It looks like there's too much downforce though. The BMX on the roof of that one might help. But there's also another one I want to try. This here is a Scintilla Velocia. And it is optimized for straight line speed. And hopefully the downforce is not too low. Because I actually want to get further than 200. And it's not looking promising at the minute. But we're here. Nearly hitting 190 across the rip. We hit the jump strat. and it's absolutely awful. Not even going further than the Cherriere FCV. Now these Scintillas are really letting me down. There's only one more thing we can do, and that's try one more Scintilla. So we need the car to be a bit more raised off the ground, and we've seen here lifted top speed to vanilla. So I think this might be our calling. It's a fast Scintilla, it's lifted off the ground so it's not going to dip, and it sounds fast. It's got nitrous, so we've armed that, and we're already at 200 mile an hour before we come out of the tunnel. We're going to hit it 250, 270, 280. Oh my god, this is the one. I need to cough. Oh my god, I've coughed. Right, so that actually went a bit further. That went to 225 nearly. But we're going to go again. The jump strat at the start really doesn't help us. It gets us the initial distance, but after that we just go into a downward spiral of crippling despair. But we're not here. The coolant's overheated. 285 mile an hour on the rip, and this is the bounce we needed. Oh my goodness, we're doing it. 300, and it's going to put us on the side. There we go. Look at that. Oh my goodness, guys. The Scintilla 2 lifted is our golden goose. Look, 305 meters, presumably. This is the mark to beat, and we're nearly at the 500 mark. Now, personally, I think that one there was probably a bit too lifted. So if there's another one that's slightly less lifted, perhaps that's the one we need to go for. So now I promise you, this will be the last Scintilla we will go for. So that's called a sleeper. That's called a show car, ramp car, sleeper, drag, stance, 420, top speed, the galactic getaway. Oh, there's so many. The orange creamsicle, top speed 2, top speed toe, tube frame, whatever that means. That might add some buoyancy. Oh, there's just so much to choose from, and I really don't know. But I think we found the mark. Look, we've got the drag blower, a supercar with a blower. We've got the drag crazy, can reach top speeds of 400, and we've got the drag god, everything a speed demon would want. Now, I'm a speed demon, and let's spawn that one in. Everything about this car just looks absolutely incredible. It sounds mental. The nitrous is armed. I can't keep it in a straight line, and there's a wheelie bar. So I'm hoping all of the above will help us achieve our dreams of 500 meters. We're doing a 360 entry. We pushed all the old cars out the way, and we got to 150 in a 360. So I think this will be good for us. We just need to take it easy, Squeezy, and try not to loop out. So we gradually increase the speed with minimal steering, and this is it. We're locked in. Nitrous is armed. Hit that as fast as we can go. Instant death. That was not the one. This has got to do it, though. I'm almost certain this will give us a bit extra speed. And if this one don't work, we're moving on. There's a bolide I want to try, and there's a bolide I will try. And we can't keep it in a straight line. So let's have the 360 again entry. And yeah, there you go. We're still not in the water, but that will do me. Right, the Civet bolide is here, and there's a few I've seen that might be good. We've got this here, look, the race cart might be a bit too low. We've got the donk, the shiny donk thing, the spaceship. We've got the speedster. Oh my god, the squatted. The squatted here might actually help us. That might help us. And I'm going to say it. It might help us achieve our dreams. This one here looks good as well. But no, the squatted one is going to be our baby. The nose being raised off the ground, judging if it's fast or not, it's not fast. This is not for us. Jesus, please just pick up some speed somewhere, because this ain't going well at the minute. I was hoping that it's raised, it's not going to catch the nose, and we're not going to do a triple somersault 360 ladder stall donk donk wonk shonk into the water, but evidently 120 mile an hour is not going to do it for us. But it might do. Look, see, the squatted looked like it was going to do an absolute blinding job, but it just didn't because of the slow speed. That's going to stay in the water. Guys, if you're still here, fair play, because this video is a shambles. It's all over the place. I'm messing up my old keybinds. I'm ruining everything. But I'm just here to see if we can get a car across the old goddamn water. I think it's time to take it up a notch. There's a few cars here that I know can do it. And that's not one. That is not one, because it sounds like a lawnmower. And you ain't ready for that. We've got the Gravel T series. We've got the Koenigsegg, the Lamborghini. We've got the Speedboat. We've got the G-Wagon. Let's do something that isn't like super downforcey, but it also isn't super upforcey, if you know what I mean. And the speed record Lego car is going to be our saving grace. Look, I'm hoping the speed actually comes in somewhere. The piston rings got damaged on the get-go, which is not promising. Nope, we're gaining speed. This is what I like to see. The Lego car in the 6... Oh, this is an 8 stud wide car. Lego reference for our Lego fans out there. Love that. I'm a Lego fan. 105 miles. Okay, we've randomly just copped up to 120. This is it. The Lego car is going to send us to the bank. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. What's happening? Oh my goodness. What the hell is going on? We done it. Technically, we done it. And then he just come out the other side and fell off the map. I'm actually taking that as a win. I am taking that as a win. The Lego Speed Demon has done it. Because we fell off the map and we couldn't get our trophy at the end, we're going to quickly put this back at the end. Because that deserves the win. Now, we're going to try a few more cars. Because we've only done about 4 cars. But that car there was incredible. It worked. Look, it's them 3 hood scoops on the front that made this car our winning machine. And it didn't even crash. It just, I don't know if it was, you can count it or not, but she done a good job. And as Lego goes, not one piece fell off. That's crazy. That was a good attempt. But not great. This next one's going to be amazing. Now, this car here featured in one of my other videos. It's the Bruckle 9, the Good Noodle Dragster Edition. And it's got a raised nose. And it's going to do it. The raised nose combined with the speed is going to help us. And I say it again, achieve our dreams. And 135 mile an hour actually ain't that great. And this car is absolutely terrible. Let's not talk about it again. One car that isn't terrible though is this absolutely long banana of the thing, the DeVille 16. And now the top speed of like multi-100 mile an hours is going to send us over the track. There you go, we're bouncing. And it's useless. All of these cars are useless. We're just going to have a quick fire round. We're now in the Bugatti Tourbillon, orange creamsicle colour. And I'm hoping the sweet goodness of the creamy car will send me to the end of the old watery, slippery runway. We've got the bounce track going. And we still went the same distance as that Ghost Scintilla, which, again, useless. The Porsche 911 GT3 RS is next. And I love this car. Hopefully, I love it for the better reasons. Nope, I do. Quick fire round over again because we only got 100 meters. Although I do think this thing here don't need a quick fire round. The Wydra, this is the top speed drag variant with steering. Now, I don't know if the without steering version will be just as good or better, but it's just harder to control, I guess, because we've got to go about 6 miles in a straight line. And it's not doing too good with speed. I wouldn't expect the top speed to only top out at 100, but maybe the 8 wheels will send us over. And the screen is glitching, giving me some sort of attack. And yeah, we go 30, but I guess we can just you know, do this, just drive to the end and hopefully make it. I can't believe it. We're still going. We've just went past the 475 mark. The Wydra is closing in on the 500. The Lego car will soon be the second. Well, no, it won't. The Lego car will still be the first. But the Wydra will now be the second car to make it to 500. Please, can we do it? Oh my God, this has been a long process. I've literally been here about 4 hours. Now, some of you, why am I sideways? Some of you probably thinking, why didn't you just, you know, why didn't you just F7 off-camera power of editing and that? Well, that's cheating. We've made it. There you go. Look, the Wydra is a second car to make it. So what we're learning is the more wheels, the better. We need it to be raised, but not too raised. We need it to be low, but not too low. And we need it to be fast, but have no downforce whatsoever. So what could that car be? And now I'm struggling. I'm struggling to think, what car could that be? I mean, there's no fast Gavel T series, so there's no point doing that. There's not really a fast Peugeot or a Wigeon. The Wrangler, no. The Range Rover is still not fast enough. The G-Wagon's not fast enough. This has probably got too much downforce, but we're going to give it a go. The Project 1 lap record. Now, this car is fast, and I'm pretty sure it's... Why has it happened then? Why has that happened? I'm pretty sure it's electric. No, it's not. So we're... well, you can toggle the hybrid motor. It might actually explode in the water, so we don't really want to do that. But we're going to skip. We're going to skip to 400 at least. I know we are. In this red machine. Let's go. Here we go. 80. So much for that car, shall we? Dip on to another one. The Scintilla Ghost was probably our best attempt at a normal car. And then we've got all this up. Ooh, the Mastercraft looks good. Oh, we might try that in a minute. Might try that one in a minute. Now, this car seems like it'll be a bit of me. The car is called the Mentally Unstabled, and I don't really know why. It looks quite normal to me, and we're just going to give it a whirl. Well, now I think I know why it's mentally unstable, because it is extremely unstable. But that's going to like whip us across the water as fast as we can go, and I just think that idea is a fantastic one. So 88 mile an hour down the track, we're going to do it, and here we go. Straight on the water, the Mentally Unstable goes the worst. 30 miles. Not even miles. 30 whatevers. Disgraceful. I'm sorry, guys. I've just got to stop messing about. The Mansory RS6 is on the move, and this is the one that's going to do it for us. There's no nitrous, but we don't need it. This is going to clip, skip, and slide all the way to the bank. Are you ready? 160 on the mark. And oh my goodness, this is a sliding machine. This is the car we need. Okay, hang about. Hang about. Is there a faster version of that? Because that is what we need. There has to be. There has to be a faster version of the RS6. Did you see how that just stayed on top of the water? That is what we're looking for. That is the car we will be doing this with. Is there a custom? No. Tribute, Performance Savior. Performance. Oh, they look all the same speed. Please. Performance Savior Spec 2. This has got to be faster. It doesn't feel it, but we're going to give it a whirl. 150 mile an hour on the mark. 160. Can we get further than the other one? And it is another one that just loves to slide, but the speed just isn't there. 175 mile an hour. 175 meters seems to be the mark. And that's quite upsetting because this is just a normal car, which has gave me an idea. Let's try another normal car, but this time a faster one. So there's got to be a faster normal car. The Dodge Durango is normal and it's a Hellcat jailbreak edition, but is it just too low? Nah, I don't think so. This is a normal car. It's a normal fast car. Look at it. It's an SRT Hellcat. A Hemi engine, V8, whatever it is. An absolute machine of a thing. And if it can get to 150, maybe we'd see similar results to the RS6. But the heaviness of it, and it's just not getting the speed. So I'm not promised now that this is going to do anything. But we've got it. Everything fell off on impact, and 70 was our mark. Disgraceful, Jeff. This is the moment we've been waiting for. The Sesto Elemento Pro Mod. Now, this car has 3,000 horsepower and it's an all-wheel drive. So let's just crack into it, shall we? Let's see if this is the car for us. And look at the speed off the mark. We're at 300 near enough before we even leave the tunnel. And oh my god, the vision is mad. And the bonnet nearly made it. Nah, I'm not having it. Let's just, I know what we can do. We can raise this in the vehicle specs. So if we can actually raise this suspension, front bumper damping, I don't know, spring height. Let's whack that up. Spring height. on the rear should be probably a little bit higher, but not as much. There you go. Look, is it going to be a dumpy? Is it a dumpy? I don't actually see if it did anything, but we're going to give it a go. Look at the interior of this car as well. It's absolutely incredible. It just looks fast, it feels fast, and it is fast. But is it going to be fast enough and easy enough to get us to the end? With the raised front suspension has helped a little bit. But in the end of the day, the car just loves to tumble, wumble, and shumble. Guys, I honestly don't think this is going to do it. And, I mean, we made it twice, technically, with 2 cars. But is there any car that is possible? I don't think so. Which is quite disappointing. But, you know, let's just... there's one more car that I want to try. There's one more car I want to try. Well, the one more car I wanted to try isn't actually going well. Look, it just spawns me the wrong way. It spins in a circle and doesn't move. So, yeah, guys, thank you so much for watching. Please give me a like, give me a subscribe, and I will definitely be seeing you on the next one, maybe.